Yo, what's good YouTube? This is Andy with you, and today I'm going to be showing you guys how to make a prototype of this mobile phone. So let's get to it. Alright, so I'm just going to copy everything we did over here. Alright, let me get all of this. Alright, so let me just copy this. Let's go to home. Let's go into a draft, for example, or let's create a new page, whatever's uh, whatever's suitable for you. Alright, so we're just going to create a new design file. Let's call it bootstrap prototype. You can also make a prototype inside like a regular like file, like in the same file over here if you want to. All right, but just for simplicity I'm gonna make it in this file. Okay, so first of all let me just delete this frame. We don't really need this. Let's just center this and zoom in a little bit. All right, so let's start with the like most obvious one. Okay, so this one. All right, let's go into prototype, and as you can see over here, if we press it, like the interaction with it already from the bootstrap elements. Let me just prepare the prototype. Right, and when you do that, just make sure you're not selecting anything, and just select the device. In this case, this is the iPhone 14 Pro. All right, or you can just select everything and then just go into the prototype. So as you can see, it's still messed up. Why is that? Because we haven't organized actually like the elements in the prototype at all. Right? So let's just do that, alright? So let's actually like select everything over here. You can just control A and select everything, and then group selection or frame selection, right? So let's actually make it frame, and then let's call it mobile prototype, alright? Let's try that again. Let me close this one. And yeah, as you can see right now, we're starting to get the phone, right? But there are double phones because we have a mock-up of the phone, right? So let me just go back into that file. Right, so we can just remove this mobile phone. Not everything, just the like the layer of the mobile phone itself. So we can just delete this notch, delete the body, right? And let's keep the screen as it is, but I'm just gonna do one thing to it. Let's just lock it, right? And let's go into the prototype again. So yeah, as you can see right now, it is fixed. Let me try and click. As you can see right now, it's not doing anything because we're not actually like doing any interaction with it at all. So I'm just gonna show you an example of how you can do the menu and show the overlay from over here. So let's do that. So as you can see, first of all, if we go into the prototype over here, if we select the components and the navbar toggler, right? And if I go to press over here and trigger, so on tap while pressing, right? So on tap, we want this one to open an overlay, right? But right now we don't have an overlay to actually open. So let's just actually get that one, right? If we go into assets and actually let's go into the bootstrap library that we selected, right? And let's go into the navbar and just get the like the opened menu, and basically we're going to be opening that up as an overlay. Okay, so let's go into assets right now, local, and let's go into I think navigation or menu. So yeah, navbar, Navbar collapsed, navbar responsive. Let's check this one out. So yeah, this is the one that we want. It's the navbar responsive. Okay, so we can select this one or this one, right? But since we have a little different of a layout, so we can just copy this, right? We don't want the whole component, right? And sometimes like Figma lags, so that is fine. Let's go back over here and just copy this one. So whenever I try to copy this one, it kind of freezes. I don't know why, but anyway, let's go back into the Bootstrap prototype, all right? And let's just paste that over here. It's pasting, and this is why I made a different page for basically the prototype, all right? So if I go over here and let me just edit this one, this is the wrapper, right? So this is the wrapper for the navigation bar. We can check out also the design system and how they made this, all right? So if we go into this one, and this is zero height, so this is the responsive header, and this is the zero height. So I think this one is just like a separator. So we can get that selection, then go back over here and just add it after the navbar toggler. Okay. So where's the wrapper? All right, so here's the zero height. Okay. And we're just gonna edit this one actually a little bit, but I wanna do something before we do this. Okay, so let's select everything except the text title, which is gonna be the one under here. And let's create a new component. And let's call it responsive nav, right? But let's just get that carousel brands out of here and just add it after the hero jumbotron. All right, just gonna delete this extra one. And okay, so right now we have everything in the responsive nav as a component, and as you can see right now, this responsive nav is acting like a component on its own. We can also actually do like interactions with it if you want, but we don't want to do that. We just want to interact with the wrapper. This is gonna be the overlay. Okay, so let's just first go to design and just change the colors. Right, so let's go to the selection colors, theme, and then let's just choose this for now. So I choose different colors, but you can choose like the correct colors for the Bootstrap theme, but this is again just for demonstration. So we can select theme, then info. Let's try if that works. Okay, so that didn't work. So let's just Control Z that, and let's just make it turquoise for now, or yeah, that teal one is good. All right, and let's make the background white or black. So I think it's this one. Let's try this one. Okay, and let's make it actually just a little bit gray. You can make it transparent as well if you'd like. Okay, so that's just some simple like design, right? So when we interact with this one in the prototype, again, like I said, when we want to tap on it, we want to open the overlay. And right now, there's no overlay, all right? Because we still haven't changed that wrapper into basically a frame, right? So we're just going to select this and then Control Alt G or frame selection, right? And let's call this one responsive nav opened. For example, just for example, you can rename it whatever you want. All right, and then again, go back to the navbar toggler, open overlay, and then select the overlay, all right? But still, for some reason, it is not shown, so we can just okay, so I understand why this is happening, maybe because of the screen is locked. So let's try this again. Okay, so I understand why this is happening again. It's because of the frame that we did over here. So we're just gonna take this, we're gonna select everything over here, and we're gonna take out of the frame. Okay, let me delete this one, and let's try that one again. And also, like I said, let's delete this. I don't want to delete the component, you know. But I think just the width and everything is like messing up, so that's fine. Okay, let's go back over here and then just select this one. And as you can see, when we select the plus button on it, we just want to trigger on tap actually. So let's remove this one. All right, and action, open overlay. And yeah, as you can see, responsive nav opened, right? Position is going to be centered. Let's actually look how this one's going to look like, all right? But again, when you're doing this, just make sure you're selecting everything or don't select anything at all. So let's redo this. And still it's not showing up. So right now I think we can frame the selection and call it mobile prototype. So we can just add the frame at the end when you're done. That's the mistake I did. Alright, and let's just select everything and then open up the prototype. This should work now. Yeah, so as you can see, but still the overlay itself is not shown. So let's actually put this over here. Okay, but when you do that, just make sure you're in the design mode. And let's check out how would that look. So yeah, but we're still like, I don't wanna, maybe the positioning of it's wrong in the prototype. All right, let's go back over here. All right, so as you can see, tap, open overlay, centered, close when clicking outside. All right, so let's close this one clicking outside. Maybe this is the mistake that I've done. All right. So as you can see, it's showing the interaction to close. Okay. So again, we can also like select the links that is inside and everything. Like if you go inside, we go into the items, right? As you can see, you can also add an interaction. So if you want to link it to other pages, like interaction, like let's say another page. All right. Let me just delete this one. Yep. And delete the second interaction. Yeah. All right. So let's, for example, make this features. So when somebody clicks on features, and then go into prototype, interactions, trigger on tap, and then action, navigate to, destination. Again, we're just gonna have to, frame this as well. So I'm just gonna select this, right, and then frame selection, mobile prototype 2, for example. I'm just gonna take it outside here. Okay. Let me just also delete this interaction. Yep. So when we want to click on features, for example, right, let me just go into the first nav item, which is this one, all right? And then let's click on interactions, trigger on tap, and then the action itself is going to be navigate to, and the destination is going to be mobile prototype 2. So let's try this one. So as you can see, yeah, let's actually just change this, for example, in the design, just the features for you guys to make sure that this actually worked. Let's put this here, for example, just so you could just make sure that this actually changes the pages, right? Go to features. Yeah, as you can see right now, it just navigates to the other page. So you can make like 5, 6 pages over here and just navigate to all of them and just make a prototype of your whole application. All right, but let me just try to debug this overlay thing. Why is it not working? Because it's still not working. So let me try and hide this, right? Just the overlay. Okay, just this one. Yep, this is this one, right? So let's try that one again. But it's not supposed to be like hidden. It's supposed to be, like this is supposed to be the overlay for this. So let's just try that one again, right? So tap over an overlay, position centered, bottom center. Let's make it manual, right? Yeah, so that was the issue. So the issue was basically just in the positioning. All right, let's try this one. So yeah, it's centered right now, but still. Okay, so we need to actually put this out of here. All right. And right now, if we go into this button, let's check out the positioning. So interaction and then position manual. So as you can see right now, the menu should open up when we actually do it. So we have the main menu that's over here. It's not showing the prototype, but it's acting as the overlay for this page, right? So let's go back over here. Let's click it. So it's taking a second to actually load. Let's see what's gonna happen, all right? You can also like make this a little bit more advanced and actually like make the other elements like the jumbotron and the hero the component over here, as well as the brand carousel. You can make them like go downwards, so when this overlay like is clicked, basically all the other elements should go down, right? So let's try it now. So yeah, as you can see right now, the mobile menu is working. Right, so that's pretty much it, and you guys, for in terms of the prototypes. Let me know if you guys want me to talk more about more triggers and more options in the prototype section. But as you can see, they're actually mostly very, very simple to understand. So when like mouse leaves, something's gonna happen. When mouse enters, something's gonna happen. You know. So that's pretty much it for today, guys. Let me know what you guys think about this video. I'll see you guys in the next video. This was Angry with you, and peace, guys.